this pipeline! This pipeline!
A State Department report that outlines the environmental impact of the Keystone XL pipeline is fueling anger among activists.
The report backs up the findings that this pipeline fails his climate test. It will have a huge climate impact. Some scientists have referred to it as game over on climate change.
The pipeline would funnel oil over 1,000 miles from Canada's tar sands through the American heartland to the Gulf Coast. This is the long-awaited State Department report that assesses how the pipeline would impact the environment. It states, quote, climate changes are anticipated to occur regardless of any potential effects from the proposed project. It finds that the pipeline would not have a significant impact on greenhouse emissions because the oil would be transported anyway by rail. According to the report, moving oil by train is just as harmful to the environment. But environmentalists are now questioning the motives of the study.
While we look at the report, we have to kind of look at it with this kind of eye of, has the oil industry so influenced this report that the conclusions or the recommendations that are in the report don't really matter?
Environmental organizations like Friends of the Earth believe the report is riddled with conflicts of interest.
We did some Freedom of Information Act requests to the State Department, as well as did some checking on the internet, and we found that in fact they actually have relationships with at least 5 organizations, including the American Petroleum Institute, who are advocating for the construction of the Keystone XL pipeline.
The pipeline is a political conundrum for President Obama, who has pledged to make progress on climate change. He said this about the Keystone pipeline last summer.
Our national interest will be served only if this project does not significantly exacerbate the problem of carbon pollution.
Well, the Obama administration has vowed to put climate change at the top of the agenda. But protesters here say he can turn those words into action by blocking the Keystone XL pipeline.
President Obama has a decision to make. Does he want to be a climate champion, or does he want to be remembered as the pipeline president?
We know what the implications of moving so much fossil fuel from one part of the continent to another would have for not only global climate change and carbon dioxide emissions, but really for the future heating of the planet.
But with energy independence high on the agenda and labor unions saying there's jobs on the line, there's strong political pressure, especially from Republicans, to get moving on the pipeline. It's unclear how much the State Department report will sway the administration's decision. In Washington, Liz Wahl, RT.